So not a lot of people know this about me, but I went through various awkward stages when it comes to One Piece. I had already watched a lot of Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, and even Fairy Tail at this point, and I could never understand why anyone would want to watch a series about some weird looking pirate kid. Especially after coming across the 4Kids dub, I must admit that I was very mistaken. I mean, clearly, just look at my channel, it's completely based around One Piece. Let's talk about it, the beauty of One Piece. So like I was saying, I've been watching anime at this point and I was really on the prowl for more long-running series. That was what I loved at that time. I hated when a story just ended and there was no season 2. One Piece was one of the last ones for me to touch on because not only did I not find the concept appealing, but in all honesty, it just wasn't cool enough looking. I thought that the concept of Soul Reapers and ninjas and Dragon Slayers were so much cooler than pirates. So when I finally gave it a shot after many years away from me seeing the 4Kids dub, I was pleasantly surprised. It might have taken me a good amount of episodes and it felt kinda slow in the beginning, but once I got the ball rolling, I wasn't even thinking about how large the amount of episodes were. What really started to mold my love for the series in the very beginning was two things in particular. The first thing was the Zoro and Mihawk interaction. Zoro's ambition to take on and defeat the world's strongest swordsman, coupled with the speech that he gave to Luffy after his defeat, was just pure greatness. On top of that, we got to see a true monster in action in the very beginning of the series, which started to set up the minor power scaling in One Piece. And even though he was far superior than Zoro at that point, he still showed his respect to the man he just defeated. Mihawk and Zoro were two characters that truly made me motivated to push forward through the series due to their very prideful natures. Now, the second thing that molded my love for the series was Arlong Park. Learning everything that transpired while Nami was a kid, coupled with Arlong's ruthlessness as a character, really made One Piece a must-watch for me. After Arlong Park, Nami became one of my top 3 favorite characters throughout the entire series. The interactions between her and Luffy, the "Of course I will," the "You're my friend," and Luffy giving her his hat, which he called his treasure, was truly a beautiful scene. Because a lot of what Luffy did was act on his emotions, just acted on how he felt. A lot of people may look at these simple lines and say that Luffy lacks depth, but that's completely untrue. His actions say everything. From the very beginning, we get introduced to the fact that Luffy's not the brightest by a long shot. All he really knows how to do is fight for what he stands for, and that simple factor is what helps him make each and every Straw Hat's role that much more pivotal and important in the entire story. Now, why do I mention these things separately? While some of the fights in One Piece are really good, what makes them really good are the character interactions and the world building behind the actual fights. One Piece's fights aren't really about over-the-top strategies or very intricate techniques, or even power levels for that matter, although I can make the argument that certain characters have those type of traits. And we are learning a little bit about the intricacies of Haki, you know, with advanced ornament and advanced observation, also soon advanced conquerors, but that's besides the point. What makes Luffy vs Arlong so much of an impactful fight to this day is the emotion you could feel behind it. The anger you could feel from Luffy, the sadness you could feel from Nami, and the overall twisted nature you get from Arlong. And with each battle, you get different emotional struggles from different characters. It all depends. For example, you could probably show someone Snake Man vs Katakuri, and they'll probably think it's a really dope fight and the animation is really great, but they'll never truly understand what that fight actually meant. At least not in the same way long-time readers and watchers have. Knowing that Luffy was facing someone who seemed like he was better than him in every way, with such a similar devil fruit, it not only made the readers feel like there was no way for Luffy to win, but it also gave us a sense that on top of protecting his crew as a captain, this was also a battle of pride for Luffy. Same thing goes for Katakuri. That's why at the end of the arc, Katakuri didn't feel like a very villainous character, because his emotions for protecting his family were very pure. People were actually sad that he got defeated. It's not that the readers were itching for Luffy to lose, it's just that people could sympathize and love Katakuri as a character even though he's a quote-unquote enemy. It's not like Caesar Clown, who was trash from the very beginning and experimented on kids. A lot of people felt true satisfaction seeing Caesar get the snot kicked out of him. Look, One Piece isn't your average everyday shonen. I've yet to find another series that truly enamors me like this one does. And that's kinda shocking considering how I started watching anime. I actually feel ashamed I watched Fairy Tail before One Piece. Nothing against Fairy Tail though, it was an enjoyable watch, but it's nothing compared to One Piece in my eyes. Also, my friend told me that Berserk would probably take my favorite manga spot from One Piece. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that's true. Anyway, this was something I wanted to talk about. I feel like when I started my channel, I just threw out a bunch of One Piece content without actually explaining my love for it and the beauty of it. Not many series can get you as invested as One Piece fans are into their series. And there's so much more I could talk about, like the mysteries, the balance of the world, and even some of the simple backstories. Which, by the way, I think Oda has mastered that, the art of backstories. But I'ma leave it there. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give your boy a thumbs up. I've been really appreciating the love you guys have been showing the videos, and it just makes me want to continue delivering great content for you guys. I'm curious, in the comments, let me know what you guys love about One Piece. Also, would you like me to make a video on my experiences with the other members of the Big Three? That's something I've been thinking about. But yeah, this is Wave, and I'm out. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the video that's being suggested to you by YouTube. Just go ahead and click on it. On top of that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, click that red button. You might as well click that thumbs up button as well. It really helps the channel grow. I'll be counting on you. Go ahead, what you waiting for?